For more on the conflict between Iran and Israel, let's turn in, that is, to Eugene Kontorovich, Senior Research Fellow with the Heritage Foundation. Eugene, thanks for being with us. Now, you're currently on the ground in Israel. What's it like? Describe it for us.
I have to say, it's pretty normal, other than the fact that there are sirens and bomb alerts a couple times a day, mostly at night. But the mood of the people is very high. Israel, of course, has been at war for almost 2 years since it was attacked simultaneously on October 7th, 2023, by Hezbollah, Iran's ally in Lebanon, and Hamas. So now, there's a feeling in Israel that this is coming full circle, and finally, we're at the last level going against the head bad guy.
Well, Eugene, a number of missiles are actually getting through the Iron Dome. Is that because there's just too many missiles that are being fired against Israel?
Yeah, the Iron Dome and other Israeli defensive systems have about a 90% accuracy, which means some things are going to make it through.
Right.
Iran tries to shoot off a bunch at once in order to overwhelm the system. So far, only a few have gotten through on each volley, but that is enough to kill innocent civilians.
And no doubt President Trump has to make some big choices, big decisions on what he wants the United States, on how much he wants us to get involved. What's your opinion on what's next for the U.S.?
Look, it all depends how much patience President Trump has for this war. Israel is clearly in a superior position. Israel's established air dominance, and Israel is going to slowly now dismantle Iran's nuclear program, which is what it came for. The United States, with its much larger bombs, could do that job faster. It could do it. It could do it in a day, what it could take Israel weeks to do. On the other hand, Israel could do this without the United States. Nobody is asking American servicemen to put their lives in danger. And it depends whether President Trump wants the short way or the longer way.
Yeah, on that note, Fordow is Iran's second largest and most heavily protected nuclear site. It's deep underground in the mountain, and Israel doesn't have the bunker-busting bombs to get through that rock, but the U.S. Air Force does. Could this be a determining factor?
Yeah, this is a way in which the United States could help. But again, the United States doesn't have to do it themselves. This is not a matter of asking for America to come send troops. America can do what it did in World War II when it lent military material, ships, to Britain, to the Soviet Union as part of the Lend-Lease program. America did not want to get involved fighting Hitler in the early days and years of the war. And so instead they provided crucial material to Britain, to the Soviet Union, when they were fighting. And if America were just to lease one of these bombers and some of these bombs to Israel, the war would be over and the Middle East would be safe from nuclear proliferation overnight.
All right, Eugene, I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
My pleasure. Thank you.